What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video by Helmet to Helmet 49ers Podcast. I'm your host, JT, and my co host is my dad.
Boo hoo.
First, never like,
And subscribe.
cue the intro music. So, the 49ers lost to the Vikings. We're late on the podcast again. It's so sad
Yeah. It's tough to do these.
because we barely do these. Lost is a winning streak. Anyways, we lost to the Vikings 22-17.
That was another painful loss. My God. The score wasn't even that high either. It was a pretty low scoring game, looking at it, but it was pretty tough to watch. Um, we looked like we had some momentum in the beginning, huh?
Yeah, Traverse Ward had an interception in the beginning, and I thought that gives it a lot of momentum. But Chris McCaffrey fumbled because he isn't 100%, but he's full participation now. So I'm not sure if we could give that excuse.
Something. He just might be worn down. That's two fumbles. Wasn't the other one in the red zone too? I was like,
Yeah, against the Cowboys.
I, yeah, we lost the momentum. Yes, definitely. I actually um, saw that interception. I thought, oh yeah, we're back to normal. We're going to be dominating this game. And the next thing I know, I see the Vikings have 7 and us have 0. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? We just intercepted the ball, and I thought we were going to score.
Yeah, it was also a great field positioning.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
like perfect.
But there was bigger stories here, but it came a little bit later, huh?
Yeah, Brock Purdy on a QB stick got concussion. It was helmet to helmet, but they didn't call it.
They didn't call it. Yeah, the view from the top, which of course the referees do not have that view, it showed it pretty well. But it was a big pile up, anyways. I did read that his name is Jordan Hicks. I believe he's a linebacker.
Oh yeah, sure.
Um, it's under review, and likely he'll get fined now that they saw it from other replays. So, but that's no consolation to us. Brock Purdy is in the concussion protocol. You said, right?
Yeah, but so far he did participate in practice, and then he was limited the next day.
But that is actually a big jump. I, I'm surprised he's even out there. Some people with concussion, they're out for a while, and for him to be back out, he might actually be able to play this weekend, which would be amazing, I think. Um, but you saw the play. The next pass he did after that possible concussion play, uh, his first pass was.
An interception.
Yeah, exactly. So that's his theory. I mean, he's been concussed, and now he's still trying to quarterback. Things are a little bit off for him, and that might have caused um, the interception or interceptions, the other one too. So I'm an apologist for Purdy. I won't say that it wasn't his fault at all.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't.
Yeah, I hope. All right. So he's in the fourth out of 5 protocols right now to get out of the concussion protocol thing. So he's almost out. He just needs to clear one more thing, and then he'll be able to actually practice in full. So that's crazy.
Well, another reason why the 49ers might have lost is because Debo Samuel and Trent Williams did not play.
That was a big loss, huh? I mean, of course, we know that. I think not having Trent Williams in the run game and, of course, pass protection really uh, set us behind, set Purdy up for a lot of rush passes and stuff. And of course, our run game wasn't that great either, right?
Hasn't been good for a while.
That's true. Even with Trent Williams, there's something up. Maybe CMC's tired.
I think we need a full week of him not practicing. He might be rusty, but he get a long rest and
That's
hopefully he won't
true.
fumble and he'll be more explosive.
Yeah, and we have the bye week. Maybe that's what Shanahan is shooting for. Just keep driving with CMC until we hit the bye, then he'll have that week off. I say we need some more Jordan Mason. Anyways, yeah, no Debo, huh?
Yeah, Debo's gonna be out against the Bengals as well.
Yeah, I mean at least 2 weeks. They said it could even be longer. Then we have the bye.
Yeah,
Then he still might not be back. Actually, you don't know how long this will heal his shoulder, his hairline fracture in there. It's been rough, but yeah, we need all hands on deck right now.
but Kirk Cousins did kind of destroy us.
I think he might have had his best game in his career. I don't know, but he really did, right? Close to 400 yards
He had to
passing, I
impress
believe.
Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, the rumors, the rumorville will keep going about this. Shanahan wants Kirk Cousins on the Niners, and he's going to be a free agent after this season. So this is the true one true time that we could get him, without trading for him or anything like that. So he's a free agent, and he can come if he wants to, if Shanahan wants to. That makes this offseason so complicated. Again, yeah, he had a great game. He stepped up. He he found all the um, open men, even when we got so close to sacking him. Remember that time when it was like three of our defenders went on him, and then he just popped out and threw for a completion. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a good game, definitely.
but Jake Moody struggled a bit. He missed a 40-yard field goal, but made a 55-yard field goal somehow.
Yeah, once again, it's a little bit iffy with him. I mean, he's good until he's not. That's the problem. He was perfect until he wasn't, and now we have a lot of questions. So, and those questions will linger throughout the whole season. He's going to have to prove himself season after season before, he'll actually have a good reputation that he can hang his hat on and people can trust him. For the most part, right now he's a rookie and he's missed some easy field goals. So, yeah, he has an uphill battle as all rookie kickers, I'd imagine, do, especially on teams that have Super Bowl aspirations. Yeah. So, what do you think about Moody? How you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit worried about him because, like, I'm not sure if he has a lot of confidence or like very little confidence. It could be them.
Exactly. Yeah. He might have a lot of confidence until he misses. Then he loses his confidence. He has to build it back up again. Like I said, it's kickers. It's a real psychological thing. You know, it's a mind thing with a lot of players, but especially kickers.
Like in long snapper, it's so hard to be a long snapper. Wonder what was that hard to get a long snapper in like 2020.
You still talk about that. It was until we got Tabor Pepper. Yes, now we have a long snapper, but we did have some troubles with long snapping for a while. One of those seasons, huh? Anyways, all right. Enough for the kicker stuff. Special teams was not so special, besides that punter. But what are we going to talk about next?
Play right before halftime.
Oh, that play.
Yeah, Seahawks called a zero blitz. The safeties blitzed as well. That's
One
Trey.
safety, actually, Gibson was out there still. I've heard different things. Okay, one thing was Gibson was out there. See the replay, he is out there, but he he goes after a receiver that's I think running a crossing route, uh, kind of an intermediate. But then Addison goes deep, and then but Gibson goes bites on the shorter one receiver, uh, doesn't cover back. So um, somebody had noticed that and said that it was Gibson's fault for not actually playing the deep safety when he's the only guy out there. And it's almost halftime, and it's third and long. So, and then Travis Ward, I just read today, said that he had no problems with that play call. He should have intercepted it. He had the chance to intercept it. But then what happened, just in case the listeners didn't catch that play. So it was like third and long, right before halftime. And then we blitz like seven people, I think. Seven people rushed the quarterback. Travis Ward is covering Addison.
Yeah. And I think he should have deflected instead of intercepted.
Yeah. But like you said during the time, you want to get their interception, right? He's in perfect position in front of Addison, intercepts it, intercepts it. Looks like it, but then Addison somehow rips
Yeah.
it away.
It was like before when Travis Ward got the interception, they had to fight for the ball to intercept it. This time Addison won.
Yeah, this second it could have been Travis Ward's second interception, but this time Addison just kind of tore it out from Ward's hands. It looked like a sure interception, but instead Addison grabs it and runs like 60 yards or something like that for a touchdown and changes the whole momentum of the game right before halftime. Right? So some people blame Wilkes for calling that blitz. Other people were like, well, maybe it was Gibson's fault for not covering the deep. Travis Ward says it's nobody's fault. It's his fault for not getting an interception. Because if he had caught that, it would have been an awesome play. And Wilkes would have got a pat on the back saying, perfect call. But since it didn't happen that way, now people are looking for people to blame. I don't know who to blame for that. Maybe all of the above. That
But Purdy did throw 2 interceptions,
is another person to blame.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But as we said earlier, he had a concussion, so that's probably why he threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, we're assuming that that hit Jordan Hicks had on Purdy was the reason he got the concussion. That was the play. Sure looks like it. I saw that when we were watching the game. I was like, wow, that's a bad hit. I didn't even know that was the hit, but I just remembered that was a real tough hit he took. And now that I look at the replay closely, it is helmet to helmet. So, um, yeah, I feel bad for Purdy, and I hope he gets back and healthy.
And of course, he looked like Justin Jefferson out there. Jordan Addison.
Yeah, who's this guy? He's a rookie, right?
Yeah, first round rookie.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. There was no Justin Jefferson. We were like, yeah, this is gonna be a easier game, just like the Browns when they didn't have Watson or Chubb. But any team, any Sunday, can beat any other team. So we can't take anything for granted here. We thought we were lucky not having to go against Justin Jefferson, but Addison just had a career day against us. Well, a short career, but still a great game against us, against our secondary. Yeah.
He also, I think, leads the league in the NFC. Well, no, leads the NFC in touchdowns, receiving touchdowns.
No way. Well, we sure helped out with that stat.
Yeah, but our defense pretty. Our D line especially was not very good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we even had a sack for against a quarterback, right? That Cousins, it's kind of he's not a great mover, is he?
No, he's pretty slow. He's on the older side.
Yeah, so this would have been a good game to get a few sacks at least. But he moved around a little, but enough to get away from our pass rush. Um, yeah, the Bosa watch is still on hold.
Yeah, that defensive player of the year is probably not gonna happen unless he gets 3 sacks per game from now on.
Yeah, that
3 lucky sacks.
I'll be lucky to get that much. Um, at first I was thinking, oh, there's no sacks. The D line is not living up to all the hype and the money that they've put into it, but um, maybe the secondary also has to blame for this. They just need to cover a little bit longer. If they cover just a little bit longer, Cousins might not have a person to throw to. He'll have to hang on to the ball for another second or two, and that could lead to a sack too. So all around, neither is helping each other. The D line for the rushing or the coverage is not tight enough.
But Steve Wilkes, I heard he told the defensive lineman like stay back or it.
There was talk. That's the thought that Shanahan was complaining about the Niners giving up too much on the run against the Browns. So it seemed as if Bosa stayed in his lane more often than not to contain the run instead of rushing the quarterback. That might have stifled Bosa from getting to the quarterback a little sooner. So who knows? It's just all theory unless you actually talk to Steve Wilkes and Shanahan.
Yeah, there are a lot of theories in this game on why we lost, why this happened. Yeah, but we'll see if any of them are true.
Someday, maybe. This is a bumpy part of the season, huh?
Yeah.
We were hoping to go undefeated, as all teams do. We looked like world beaters for a while, but the wheels have come off, and we got to get them back on somehow. We thought that the Vikings would be the get right game, but it wasn't. We got wrong more than right. So we move on to the next game. Who is?
The Bengals, even more of a challenge.
They're coming off of a bye too, so we're gonna have to see if the Cincinnati Bengals can be the get right game for us to turn our season around and to fix the problems that are ailing this team, offensive and defensively. It's this is the rough part of the season, but be faithful.
Yeah, imagine how the um Panthers feel. And we only lost 2 games in a row.
Yeah, but our team is ready. We are close. We're a Super Bowl contending type of team. The Panthers are just rebuilding anyway, right? Hopefully they're gonna be selling off their players, and maybe we'll trade for somebody.
JC Horn.
Brian Burns.
We don't need to stack up the defense line even more.
I know it's true. I would like to cover corner, so J.C. Horn would be awesome.
Then we move Lenore to slot.
That would be too bad. I would be totally excited about that. I would. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully something will come up and we'll strengthen our team and it'll actually make a big difference. I hope and improve the team and get us going, um, like CMC did or Jimmy G did during that season we traded for him, or who else? Emmanuel Sanders. We also did a trade mid-season too, yeah, and he helped a lot too. So you know, Lynch and Shanahan and in company seem to know what we need and know can spot out good players for our team, and hopefully that'll happen. The trade deadline is um, Halloween, right?
Yeah. We'll see if we trade for anybody.
Yeah, yeah. If we do, then we'll have to do some kind of emergency
Not,
podcast?
not it's a very small trade.
Okay, it has to be big. Medium to big?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Well, that wraps up for today's podcast. Don't forget to like.
And subscribe.
Goodbye.